You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.
Welcome to another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnnie.
And I'm Ralph.
Welcome to episode number 290.
290, man. I am still roll tide Ralph because listen, 6 straight wins. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing.
They on the road, baby. I love it. New listeners, all listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated the podcast. X is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually, I am the Mind of Ralph across social media platforms.
On X, I'm JON2_ the letter B. On Instagram, I'm JBS_ESL_AAMU. Man, round of applause, man. Ralph, the listeners, everybody, we are back after a 1 week hiatus. My God, how you feeling, man?
I'm cool. Let me start with the things that have made me happy throughout this time frame, right? Yeah. I'll start at the tippity top. 5-year wedding anniversary was on October the 10th. So, shout out to the wife.
Yes, for sure. Black love, baby.
Yeah, 5 years of marital bliss. But no, man, shout out to the wife, man. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just loving and enjoying each other. Nothing too crazy this year. Just dinner, and we went to see Ryan Davis at the City Winery. That was pretty fun.
That's what's up.
Ryan is hilarious. Ryan is hilarious.
For sure.
And his opener was like crazy funny as well. So like I think his name was TY or something to that effect. But no, shout out to them. But and then like I said, Roll Tide, like my teammate won since the opening week. So that was a fluke. You know what I'm saying? We done figured it out now. Now we just smacking people. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spurs undefeated in preseason. We get ready, we roll into the preseason. Wemby in MVP mode, and then the Patriots are currently up 31-13 right now. So hey man, listen, the things that can externally bring me joy have done it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? With all the sports you just mentioned, that's how you know it's fall. Because there's so much sports going on right now. Like it's crazy. The NBA is starting sooner, which is nuts. And football is in full swing. Yeah, man. No, it's lit out here. It's lit out here.
Yeah, exactly, man. But and then now we're in day 19 of the government shutdown. So your boy has been working since October 1st with no pay. It's one thing to be furloughed and then they send your ass home. Now, my heart still goes out to those people because your job is still currently, definitely uncertain because with headline after headline, you talking about, we go lay people off, we go do this, we go do that. So that kind of leads you to a space of uncertainty in your mind. Like nobody wants to feel like that when it comes to their job. But then again, nobody wants to go to work for free.
Facts.
That's like literally going to the office. Remember y'all at the beginning of the year? Yeah, make them go in the office. Yeah. Now, now you're going into the office and you ain't getting paid. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? And I keep my same sentiment as I said 2 weeks ago. And then, like I said at the beginning of the year, shut your bitch ass up. SYBAU. That's what the kids say, but I'm gonna say the whole time.
And I was wondering what that meant. I've been seeing that recently, but okay, it makes sense now.
Shut your bitch ass up. How about that?
But also facts.
Yeah, all that. But if you're on the other side, you're on the wrong side of history, big dog, because you're arguing for nothing that makes sense. Nobody stands by Trump and his policies. Nobody they only stand by what he does. Like he just does stuff. Like they were like, man, look at him, he's a powerful man. But nobody ever says, well, this is what he actually does for people. Like nobody ever stands on those terms. So it's like when you have those debates, you have to be kind of cognizant of the fact that you might be debating a bot. Like let's start there because I think the only place that nigga got love at is on the internet. Like I'm starting to really Like, I'm starting to think that because it's like even like the most diehard, redneck, blah, they have started to kind of change their tune when it comes to things because you realize that shit affects you too.
Exactly.
So yeah,
and we told Kamala Harris said all of this while she was running in her 107 days. Shout out to her new book, right? She said this. She said that.
Yeah, I got that book too, and there's a lot of it's a lot that goes on in there. I don't know if we got that type of time, but it's very interesting if you do get a hold of Cliff Notes. But I mean, if you think you want to kind of know what her psyche was and why she did the things that she did, I would implore you to kind of go read that.
Got you.
But enough of me. How are you, man? How you doing?
I'm great, man. Look, man. First of all, I want to shout out our alma mater, Alabama A&M University. Just recently celebrated our 150th anniversary of the creation of the institution.
Yes, sir.
Was able to go down to homecoming about a week and a half ago. Hey, man, look, I had an amazing time, and you and I we've discussed the transformation of us going from young adult to unk.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was 100% solidified while I was at homecoming. Like hey man, look, shout out to the students, shout out to the locals that were there, like everybody enjoying themselves, having a great time, but just walking around, looking around. Hey man, like I
need to see I need to see energy.
Bro, listen, I fully accept my unk status. First of all, I did so much walking. Like when you at HBCU, especially A&M, like it sits on the hill, going from parking lot to stadium to student center. Like they got a Chick-fil-A on campus. Like I did so much walking. That was cool. But like being at the game, walking through the tailgate, I'm like, hey, yo, I need a tailgate spot. Just let me post up somewhere. Like hey,
like who I know out here, like, man, like who we know out here. Can I post up over here?
Let me get a plate, let me get a beer, and let me just post up. Because trying to walk around and find people, you ain't got no service. Hey, where you at? Meet me.
That floors me every time. Cool. Like how we ain't never got. I can have service at the Chris Brown concert, but I can't have service at the goddamn tailgate. Like I'm trying to make it make sense, bro. Like we not even in the country. Like we're in Huntsville. Like this ain't like outskirts of some city. This is Huntsville, Alabama. Like this is why
Huntsville's infrastructure is so much better now than when we were in school. So how I still don't have no fucking service? Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I got service in a room of 60,000, in a dome of 70, 80,000 people. When I can't,
I'm outside. I'm not even being blocked by the towers. The tower right there, I can see it. I can see the phone tower. It's right there, and I ain't got no service. But I digress. Yeah. Listen, I got there Friday morning. By Sunday evening, we made reservations at the steakhouse. I'm like, I can't. I'm tired of being outside, bro. I'm tired of being outside. I love.
He's like, hey, he's like, I'm good on these chicken tenders, man. I need some real food.
Listen,
I need some real food now.
Listen, two-day parties, all black night party, the game, and the tailgate.
Sound like a lot, don't it?
I'm cool. Like by Sunday afternoon, Sunday, because it was a day party on Sunday. We got there late.
I just did 3-day parties. I'm tired.
Like, come on, let me go get this glass of wine and some steak, and I'm cool. I'm good. Like I'm good. I seen all I needed to see. I had my people with me. Like that's all I needed. That's all I needed. So by the time homecoming was over, I was fulfilled. Spent a whole week on a high because again, I enjoyed my friends. I enjoyed seeing people I ain't seen in hellas. It's still hella people I ain't even get a chance to see. Shout out to my man James. I ain't even get a chance to see. Like, it was a great time. I feel like I'm just now coming off of my high of homecoming because it was just that great of an experience, man. Yeah. So absolutely. Again, shout out to Alabama A&M, man. I know.
So, man, what we doing, man? Off the dome?
Off the dome. Let's do it.
I got one for you, man. It's a would you rather in this situation, right? Everything is kind of changed in the media landscape, especially in 2025. So I will ask you, would you rather work for a legacy media corporation or something that's considered digital media? So pretty much, would you rather work for like Barstool or like Bleacher Report compared to like ESPN or the New York Times or something to that extent. Complex versus Rolling Stones. Like, Complex and Rolling Stone give us like bullshit list every week and we talk about them, but they are like somehow they're considered the authority in music. Maybe Rolling Stone, I understand. Complex just kind of rolls to that, but I'm off. But I just wanted to show you like the differences. Like, so if you had the opportunity, who would you work for? Digital or legacy?
Somehow legacy media still hasn't died yet. I feel like it's dying one of the slowest deaths we ever seen just in entertainment and media space in general. But even with that being said, I think I would go the digital route. I feel like there aren't as many censors or filters in the digital space. If you work for ESPN or BET or Paramount, Viacom, and all that, there's a lot of censors and filters that go on to what you can say and what you can do when it comes to that like legacy media. And I feel like you don't have those, or at least not as strict, imposed on you in the digital space. And I feel like in the digital space you can have more fun. You have more leeway to have fun. You can do things that are a little bit unorthodox or out of the box versus not being able to do such things in the legacy media space. And if you do, there are too many hurdles that you have to jump through to be able to do those types of things. So I think I'm gonna roll with the digital space.
No, I got you, and not a bad answer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna go on the other side of it just for the sake of conversation. So legacy would be the hill I would die on, and I guess I would go just more so with like if I use Rolling Stone, I'm gonna use Rolling Stone in my example.
Yeah.
That's music, so it's more subjective. And I think that with music is a little bit more gatekeeping than is allowed to that needs to happen when it comes to like music critiques and things like that. Do we agree with them lists or do we agree with them album ratings? No, but they have become a voice that you cannot ignore.
Right.
Digital, you got to fight for a little bit more. And then there is a lot of freelance over there to where it seems like it's like participation trophy type shit sometimes. Like, granted, I named like top tier digital media spaces, but there are some places that like they just got their own opinion, and that doesn't mean it's valid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Would I listen to Hoops Hype or would I listen to NBA.com for like basketball statistics? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make it make sense.
Right.
So I would rather be a part of the legacy media because I feel like it's more structured, it's more nuanced, like it's more nuanced there for me. I guess that's just the way I like to consume media too.
And the other thing that legacy media has going for it is the brand. Like, the brand is long standing. We've seen it. Like, and they've been able to somewhat survive the digital space, even though they're still in their legacy media format. So I mean that is something else they got going for them. So I'm really not mad either way, but I think I would lean just toward the digital space. So that's what's up. All right. So for my off the dome, I'm going back to Homecoming, right? I want you to tell me which one you think would be worse at Homecoming. Running into an ex from college or running into your college crush. Which one would be worse?
Oh, the ex, easily. Let's not go talking. Let's
not do that.
I'd rather run into the crush. Like they may not know they was a crush. I don't know. They ain't gonna do nothing to me. But the ex know that they ex, and we gotta sit here and have uncomfortable conversations. And then don't let my wife be there. Oh my lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I gotta introduce you to who I got my traumas from. Oh, look at God. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I want to bump into the crush.
That's the clue. That's the clue right there. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I don't know. I guess I was looking at it from the perspective. Of course, the X is the X. Everything you just said, right? This is where I'm trying all that shit. But like, but the crush is like us being unk status, right? Damn near in our 40s. Like, I don't want to. Damn, 20 years ago, I was feeling you type shit. Like, do it matter? Like today, like Come on.
today at this moment. Like, what are we gonna do?
It's
What am I gonna do?
insane.
What I'm gonna do with that information? Because I was willing to sleep down the west, but you didn't want that. You didn't want them problems. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew how to open the back gate at Grayson. Like, I knew how to
I'm
do
just
that.
saying, listen, it was up. Like, all you had to do is say something then.
But
Like,
now
you
you probably got two
got
kids type shit. I ain't.
niggas is married, got kids,
Come on,
got
man.
problems.
That's
in
what I'm
life. Listen, mama, nah, I'm good.
Man, it's crazy. it's insane. It's insane. So yeah, definitely the X, and yeah,
definitely the X. But yeah, people, that was off the dome. If you had the opportunity to work for digital media or legacy media, pick which one and why.
Yep. And what's worse at a HBCU homecoming, running into an ex or running into an old crush? Let us know.
OS gang, what's happening, family and kinfolk. We got a few topics here on the OS News docket for this week, and we have to start here. Usually when someone passes away, we usually try to give our condolences and things like that. But this one hits a little different, bro. The artist known as D'Angelo, born Michael Archer, passed at the age of 51 just a few days ago from a private battle with pancreatic cancer. We'll get into all that. But Johnny, what was your initial reaction?
As random as these celebrity deaths are, this was definitely one. When I initially saw it, I was like, I just don't believe it in the moment, right? When I first see it, it's like this can't be real, because the internet try to kill off people every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not that the internet has ever played with D'Angelo's name like that, but again, this is one of those artists that has been so secluded that anything that pops up about him, you have to question if it's true or not, right?
Absolutely.
So in the moment, I'm like, I don't believe it. I'm gonna wait a couple hours type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then TMZ finally posted it, so now I'm seeing it on more and more outlets, and I was like, damn, that's insane. Like, again, for an artist that's so secluded, you don't really hear much about him, right? So it's like, it's not something that you expect. Of course, you don't expect it at all, but about an artist that we love so much, that we know and love as a true genius in the culture, it's just like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And again, it's so young at 51.
Yeah. I looked at this not like dying. It's like big bro. Like, this is different. Like, we too close in age.
Right, no, like, that's real. That's real.
Was it 12, 13 year gap? Like,
yes.
Come on, man. Like, I'm like, ugh. All right, but nah, man. It definitely hit a little different. I wouldn't say that I was like upset or like cried or something like that, because like he wasn't one of the people that I was a fan of that I knew too much about. So it's not like I grieve for the loss of life, no doubt, and I feel for his survived his son, and I'm not sure if he had any other children outside the son that he had with Angie Stone, and rest in peace to Angie Stone, who passed away a few months ago.
Right.
But I was just like, I didn't know enough about him to like feel like hurt. All I had was the music. So if all I got is the music, I'm okay with it, and I still feel bad that he's gone. But that's how that kind of worked for me. But man, like one of them ones, man. He was really a legend to us. And it's crazy that he was only for black people. Like, white people didn't know who D'Angelo was. Like, when I saw like rest in peace D'Angelo, I'm like, D'Angelo who? like it's only one.
Like the D'Angelo?
I'm like, it's only one. Like, what D'Angelo? I know we ain't talking about. I know we ain't talking about that. What you talking? So it was like that initial shock and disbelief. But it's so amazing that I seen like it's like everybody that I follow is black, just immediately, just like this one hit different for everybody, because he made music that even in our childhood we just identify with, like, this is some good shit. Absolutely. And then we obviously we get to older understanding of what this really is. Then we circle back, we say, oh, this is amazing. And you gotta think about it, bro. He dropped 3 albums, no fat on the bones. Like, this is what we got. This is all we got. It ain't no this, it ain't no that. It's really 3 critically acclaimed albums in 3 different decades. Like, and that's something else to think about. Like, we on 30 years of Brown Sugar at this point. So, and then the time he took in between albums, which it kind of adds to like the legacy. Like, this man actually cared about music. like
yeah.
musicianship.
the pure
Lyrics.
the pure definition of quality over quantity, right? Is what D'Angelo represents. And like you said, music for black people, by black people is like he was in tune with himself, but also in tune with the struggle, everything that encompasses black culture, anything that we've done, shit, future, like everything that we've been through, he was able to convey in his music, and it fits and it meshes well, man.
Yeah, and the thing that was so dope about him, I mean, of course, he made timeless music, but it wasn't like an aim for radio. Like that was I guess the whole thing about Neo Soul. I'm just trying to make music, and it was natural and it was organic. Like we got bass lines and stuff like that. Like those things don't exist no more. People who out here just getting bass lines, like I'm talking about. I want a real bass guitar to do, like to do those things, and it was just like, man, like that's all we got now, and it's all we got is the music. So I just want to say rest in peace to obviously him, but just love and condolences to his family, friends survived. Like I know Raphael Sadiq and they all fucked up right now, and most def cried on live, which I understand. Like that so Aquarian movement was a real thing.
Different.
They was locked in, so like.
Yeah,
Erykah Badu, all them, man. I'll be done, man. Like when y'all tap out like that, I'm like, man, I'm a bad.
That's real. It's true. It's true. It's man. We just have to when it comes to artists like that, again, that are like so secluded. When they do pop out, we got to cherish those moments. Like when he had his verses. I think I know, right? I think he was supposed to perform at the Roots picnic this year, but he didn't because of complications from like a surgery or something. But again, I just rest in peace to D'Angelo. Condolences to his family, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. Speaking of rest in peace, man, we got to talk about this lawsuit that didn't got dismissed. It's out of here. We got up out of here. Well, now I ain't gonna say we, but the Drake lawsuit. Against UMG for defamation and I believe harassment too, against UMG for the promotion and using bots of Not Like Us, was got dismissed like on October the 9th, October the 10th or the 11th, somewhere in that time frame. Pretty much the judge was like, get your bitch ass up out of here. Johnnie, what do you have to say for the lawsuit now being dismissed?
Hey man, listen, I don't know if the listeners of Oversaturated know this, but I get immense joy out of saying I told you so. Mm-hmm. And when this lawsuit was first filed, created, I could have sworn that I said he has no basis for this. Like it doesn't make any sense to sue over a rap battle. It doesn't make sense, especially when he's been on the other side of this in rap battle history. So with the judge basically dismissing the case, we all knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. So I don't know. I like to say I told you so. I told you so, Drake. I told you.
Yeah. I wouldn't go so far to say I knew that it was gonna happen, but I just knew that this lawsuit was some bullshit.
It was BS, man.
But this is the game you chose to play, and I think people that were on Drake's side of this was just like, well, he's fighting for the artistry and this, that, and the third. Like, no, he's fighting for himself. And I've always been like that. Now, that's where I was like, nah, he ain't doing it for nobody else but himself. So we're not going to make him like this musical martyr that, MJ, right. Prince, and these other people that went up against the machine and they lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? And more waiters than one. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they didn't do it and they had more of an artistic leg to stand on, they are not products of the industry. They are not industry. Like, I would dare say they're not industry plants. We starting to look at Drake like a plant now. Like, I'm trying to find where his creativeness is, and we just be like, well, you know what? Drake was such a genius. Like, everybody can write songs, so I'm not taking that away from him. Like, everybody can kind of produce and arrange, but he ain't. It's too much. It's too much going on over there where it looks funny in the light. And that's where Kendrick's whole thing was. Like, Not Like Us is bigger than just like culture. Like, you don't even like, that's always been this thing. Like, you don't write, bro. Like, you don't do none of this stuff. And then you got the audacity to you know, you say you study rap battles for a living, then you go to a judge and say, well, you know what, he said mean things about me, and then the judge was like, no reasonable person would think that you're a pedophile, you know, by listening to this song. Now, if we go look at your track record, we can probably look up some funny things, but not by explicitly listening to this one song can we like go off of this. So that's why one of the reasons why the lawsuit was dismissed. So don't argue with me, Drake bots. Argue with, you know,
argue with the judge, right?
Argue with the judge, argue with the Court of Appeals, because that's what the whole plan is. So I was just like, well, why would you appeal? Because if you had everything that you needed to prove defamation the first time, you should have pushed whatever red button that you swore you had, and we wouldn't be here now.
Exactly. So at this point, so what do you think is next for Drake? Like, he been teasing the Iceman album, hasn't dropped yet. Honestly, like, what's next?
We getting to the point where I don't want to hear any new music now, because one thing in those court documents is he said that this was like anti-Semitic, and he linked it to his Jewish heritage. We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it was cool until it wasn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I find that so weird. And then like the whole bot situation, you mad at your record company for promoting a hit single. Did, you know, was Not Like Us a hit? Yeah. Now, maybe did they put some gasoline on the fire to make it go a little higher? You know, hey, that is what it is. But they do that for your stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's always been the thing. Arguing with the Drake fans like arguing with somebody that loves Trump. They're the same person at this point. There's no separating the two. You love what you love, and you convicted to, like, they can literally tell you and lie to your face.
Yeah.
And you be like, nah. Like, you will goalpost move real quick to satisfy your fantasy of what this is. And then we're looking at it. No, this is something else. I can enjoy Drake's music for what it was, not what it currently is making. And that all this stuff he's making is mid.
It is.
Mid is serviceable mid. Yep. Mid always gets you high. It's just how high we talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if it's not really servicing anybody, he's having an identity crisis in front of our eyes, and that's somebody you want to down the hill for. At least Kendrick knows who he wants to be, and I hate that I had to use Kendrick, but just any other artist you want to get behind. But why it's got to be him?
And it's funny that Drake is pretty much showing the type of person he is, and Kendrick actually called that out during the battle. It's like, superpowers that get neutralized, baby. Anything that you was doing and working with, and this Drake stimulus package, and you doing all these different hits and all that, like, it's over with. If you was still him, still that guy, battle rap aside, battle songs aside, Not Like Us aside, you'd still be able to crank out those hits that you once cranked out for what, 10, 15 years. But we haven't seen it yet.
I'm starting to think. I always had this theory that Drake was an industry plant. I just never want to say it. Okay. But I'm starting to think that now, because this is the nexus of my whole argument, right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember in 2009 when Jamie Foxx hosted the BET Awards?
Vaguely, yes.
Okay. Well, Young Money was hot as fish grease in 2009. Yeah. So Drake, Lil Wayne, and, you know, the Young Money roster was sitting front row. Mm-hmm. Why is Drake sitting front row in an award show? He hasn't dropped an album. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't dropped an album. Why does Jamie Foxx know who he is? Jamie Foxx doesn't know any new up and coming rappers, but why does he know Drake? You know, I'm just trying to point out certain things. And my point was, like, he was doing a lot of guzzling. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, Drake, hey, man, that album coming, man. Hey, man, I don't know, man. The rap game gonna be like, it's like,
this is random.
This is Jamie Foxx. This is an Academy Award winner. He already got 2 hit albums. He already got a hit album.
Grammy winners, all that.
Yeah. It's like, how does he know Drake? Like, I am, but hey, who am I? Hey. I just thought that was kind of nasty back then, and I ignored it because Drake started making music.
Yeah,
but
he became one of them, right?
Exactly. But however, there has been a lot of Drake mid that has got pushed just because it's Drake.
Mm-hmm.
And people fail to realize that every artist kind of got like some mid hits. It just depends on how you want to look at it. But for them to say like Drake, everything he did was just so great.
Mm-hmm.
I can look at some whole joints and I'm like, like
shaky baby, shaky baby.
That's shaky. If Hove can do it and he is considered one of them, Eminem dropped bullshit. Nas dropped bullshit. Who else you want to name? Bullshit. Everybody. But he the only one.
He the only one that didn't.
He the only one that didn't for 15 years. He ain't missed in 15 years.
I'll say this: if he is, because you make a valid point, so I ain't going against it. But if he is an industry plant, he got to be the most successful one of all time.
Oh, he is
of all time.
He's proven it with the lawsuit. Like you got so chummy with the head of the. All right, fam. Like you got so chummy with the boss. It sounded like he was in on it. Like and then like reference tracks, like all these things keep coming against you to dull your star power.
Yeah.
You making yourself out to be a dweeb. Like the industry turned on you. Why? Because you wasn't humble in your space. Like you already was a curation of the fucking industry.
Damn.
You know what? Now we got to get to the AI.
Now he the Frankenstein of rap. That's crazy.
It's so much that goes into that. But
that's
you know,
crazy.
hey, we'll stop there.
Yes,
we'll get to something else, man. Hey, VERZUZ is back though.
Hey, VERZUZ. I think.
I mean, it's one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. But iconic Southern labels, both from New Orleans, Louisiana, are going head to head on the platform that Swiss and Timbaland both curated. Is going to be in Las Vegas on October 25th. We got No Limit versus Cash Money Records. Johnny,
hey man,
what you think about this one, bro?
I think it's dope. This is definitely one of the ones I feel like people were kind of putting out there back when VERZUZ was in his heyday. I don't want to say prime because maybe there's a resurgence coming, but I was real excited for this until I realized it was in Vegas. I don't know if it's really gonna hit like that in Las Vegas at Complex Con. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. And
well, hold on, but no, finish your point. My bad.
Well, I was gonna get to another point, asking who do we think is going to be there, so we can say that for a second.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking about like neutral ground. Like, even though they're both from New Orleans, you think New Orleans should deserve to be in front of that. But you know, a lot of these guys are still street cats. I don't think you need to be in front of New Orleans.
Don't need to be there.
Nah. It's gonna get a little wicked, brother. It's gonna get a little wicked, bro. But no, I appreciate the launching of it at a big thing is Complex Con, so it doesn't like kind of get lost in the shuffle, right? I think you got the right dollars and eyes in front of it. I do agree that Complex Con is not necessarily the crowd for that.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think when they did Bone and 3-6, where was that at? And what crowd was that in front of? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know Jeezy and Gucci was in Atlanta at Magic City, but that was still a closed set pretty much. It was like they guys, but it wasn't like a crowd anything. I know the biggest one, I think one of the biggest rap ones outside of like Dipset and obviously Lots, which was in New York City.
The Bone Thugs and 3-6 was in LA at the Hollywood Palladium.
That's not bad. Not bad. Well, I mean, Complex Con, I think it'll be okay.
And I do think you made a good point. So with VERZUZ being on this might be like a 2 or 3 year hiatus now. They definitely need that big stage, that big platform to relaunch it.
Exactly.
And you definitely need like record labels. And I think these are the two of some of the biggest that really go at it, especially with them being from the same city. So I think from that aspect, this is a good way to do it. I don't know, man.
It still should have been in the South. They should have had that shit in Houston. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put it in Houston, which is up the street. It's still up the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody really got problems outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really tapped into those issues. But, besides Turk being kicked out the group right now, kicked out the group chat. He doing TikTok dances trying to get back on for the verses, which is crazy because he only got a hook that y'all care about. But you know, I'm off of that too.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thoroughly excited for this. I'm definitely gonna watch it, and I am interested to see what platform this will be streaming on, because you know they had the Apple TV deal, they had Apple Music deal, they had the Triller deal, and then at one point, like when they went on their hiatus, they had just struck a deal with like Twitter before they changed to X, but they never streamed anything on there. So I don't know if this is going to be YouTube, Twitch, or what. It'd be interesting to see where this is being streamed.
I think it'd be widely available. I don't see them putting this behind too much like a paywall or anything like crazy like that. Because for one, they would have had to advertise that, and then secondly, I think that they want everybody to see it. So probably everything that you named would probably have some level of having access to. Like I don't know if anybody's still over on Triller, but hey. You know what I'm saying? And it was free to even do that. But I think that when we get to like the Apple Music and stuff like that, I think you just don't vanish nothing like that, because the music will be made available right there, you know, for streaming purposes. So I think, because the set list go have to be put on Apple Music.
That's gonna go crazy. So with that being said, who you got?
No limit. No limit easily, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Oh, that's interesting, because I was going the opposite way.
Yeah, I know he was.
I was going the opposite way, but I'll add the caveat. We all saw how Dipset and Locks turned out, and I think everybody was leaning heavily toward Dipset then, and that didn't end well. Did not end well. So
my point exactly. Like, well, there's a few reasons as to why, right? Yeah, Cash Money has, like, I guess the more notable hits, right? And I guess that's why you would lean there. But we just talking about golden age of Cash Money, and then what No Limit was. No Limit really had the streets. No Limit had a street bop for everybody. It wasn't, listen, how you do that there, like that. Listen, it can actually get kind of dark. Like, you know, Thug Girl, like you ain't gotta say too much. Trying to look in your eyes, I can tell you wanna like that's the No Limit song.
That's it. See, I didn't know that, and that's an instant point.
See, that's an instant point. My point exactly. You forget
you could put that up against Back That Ass Up for real. They might win.
Listen, it's a world where Back That Ass Up can lose. I'm just saying. Okay. Down for my niggas. Like, it depends on if they play. Oh, that's cute. But it
depends on how they do
it. Like, I'm telling you.
Okay, and that's
that can lose.
And that's the other thing to think about, right? Are we talking about artists coming out and performing these songs, or we talk about just playing the song, DJ playing, like Master P and Baby, like just talking it? Like, how is this actually going to be played out? Because that plays into which song beats other songs.
You have so much on that No Limit side. You gotta remember, they drop the album every month. It's so much. You got early Mystical. I know he nasty nigga, but you got early Mystical. Make them say is one of the greatest posse because of all time. We just don't give it credit because it's a Southern rap. All right, cool. But you got that. You got No Limit Soldier. You Thought I Told You. You got I'm About It. You got to play Bourbons and Cadillacs, man. Like that Cash Money, unfortunately, doesn't have the B-sides that are so recognizable. You know what I'm saying? Like 400 Degrees is a great juvenile song. But name me a BG song that's a B-side. Let's go get that. You know, name something, you know, like we got to stick to a certain timeline. We talking 98 to 2002 because those are golden eras for both.
Yeah.
Right. Now, when we start getting past 02 to 07 with Lil Wayne, that can get real tricky. But like, I mean, it's some song like Big Thomas got joints, don't get me wrong, but no Lil Wayne song is recognizable from that era. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, people would go Carter, not even Carter 2 to present. That's always been Lil Wayne's Achilles heel. He was over there for 5-6 albums. Nobody cared until the Carter 2.
Oh, that's a great point. That's a great point.
Hey, he got songs on Lights Out. I listen, you're talking to the right one. Like,
all I want to know is, do they bring Romeo out?
If they do that, they lost. If they gotta go to play a little Romeo song, you're losing.
This over with.
Hold on.
I just want to.
Just
I
put
just
my
want to
hands
hear.
up.
I just want to hear the ICDC college freestyle.
Oh,
That's it.
crazy. But it's like it's a world where I think where No Limit actually wins.
Damn, damn.
Yeah.
It might get dark for Cash Money. That's crazy.
But
That's
listen,
crazy.
they gotta go somewhere that like they gotta go big time. Like they gotta really get into them bags.
But you know what? It says something about No Limit where you can play a few B-sides and still get points off of from Cash Money.
We seen what the Lops did with freestyles.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
Listen, and Cash Money been on tour, yeah, but they've been stanking up a lot of venues.
That's real. Look, I didn't go to the Cash Money show just because I seen the live stream that they did. I was like, I'm cool on this. I'm cool.
My point exactly.
Yeah,
Cash Bling, but Bling. We know the hits.
Yeah,
but I was just saying, Silk the Shock gotta come out there and do It Ain't My Fault, and that's going up. That's going up.
Oh my God! No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I ain't lie to you.
See,
not one time,
and this is why I appreciate having these conversations with you, because you help me understand from a different perspective. Because I was not prepared.
I know it's easy to say Cash Money because you think like, hey man, you got Lil Wayne, you got Drake. Like no. That's why that's Cash. That's Young Money.
I did, yeah.
That's Rich. That if you want to get Young Thug, that's Rich Gang. Doing all that shit. Play a Rich Homie Quan verse. Alright, you know what I'm saying? But Master P got him. He got him over there.
He do got him.
He got little like I think I'm more inclined to hear, like, if you go out in these trenches, man, you liable to hear more Low Limit anyway at this point. It's like how you do that there is a great intro song, like a great like I'm going to the bar to get me my first drink type song. Like how you do that there, like that's I'm going to the bar to get my
they
first
got
drink.
Shit for the whole night.
Yeah. Like, we starting off right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me think about it. I was like, oh man, no.
Oh my God, that's funny. Damn, they got a song for the whole set list. The beginning, the middle, and the end. It's an essay, damn it. Like, it's crazy.
Exactly.
Oh man. No, that's crazy.
Nah, man, let us know what y'all think about the verses, man. Personally, I'm gonna go with No Limit. I'm not gonna say it's gonna get dark, but I definitely think No Limit will pull out the win. I'm not gonna go against my thought on that. But speaking of verses, we were just talking about Timbaland, who's the head of VERZUZ, who's one of the sponsors and founders of VERZUZ. He's actually continuing to be in his producer bag, and he's actually producing an AI artist. And now we actually have a face to the and a name and a song to go off of. I forgot the young lady. Well, should I call her a young lady or
young AI?
Yeah, the young AI's name. I think it's an Asian name, so I don't want to try to start naming it. But Johnny, what do you think about, like, first of all, just Timbaland producing this song? Because I don't think we really got into this. Timbaland making an AI artist and supporting AI, and then the actual song itself, the actual product.
Yeah, man. At first, I just wanted to completely shit on this. Like, why are you doing this? This messes up the integrity of music, and this is gonna tear down what music could be for the future and all that. I really wanted to go that route, but in really sitting and thinking about it, it's like being the first person to really do anything probably isn't the best. And I do see a world in the future where I'm not going to say AI artists like completely take over the music industry. I'm not going to say that, because there's always going to be space for organic made music. But I do see a transformation in the music industry where AI artists are part of the music ecosystem. Like, we'll have AI artists on, charting songs and potentially on tour and all this kind of stuff. I do see a world where that happens. It just so happens we're in the age now where we're actually seeing the creation of it. Like, we're seeing it be started by artists and producers that we grew up on, that we humble in our culture, that we see as legends. So in Timbaland doing this, I ain't gonna say I'm all the way on board with it, but I think I ain't gonna say he the pioneer, but he's the most notable name pushing this forward, basically. So I'm not necessarily mad at it, but I ain't necessarily for it either. It's like we're just witnessing the start of a new shift in music, basically.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the song itself?
The song itself, like, it's cool, like it's okay. I actually read some of the comments from the video, and a lot of comments were saying that the song felt like it was soulless, like it was heartless, like it didn't have any emotion to it. And I can get why people said it based on how it sounds, because it's a monotone voice. The voice itself almost sounds kind of manufactured, but it's the same tempo. There's no vocal inflection, there's nothing like that. It's just the same pattern the entire song. So I can see why people said it. It's just okay. Like, it's okay.
Yeah. The name of the artist, just for reference point, is TaTa Taktumi. Taktumi. Okay. Now, I have to keep the same energy, right?
Yeah.
Because anytime this conversation ever comes up, I'm always against it. Never for it. It stifles creativity. It gives more power to those in power. Like, it gives more to the record companies, right? And as somebody that just kind of, lauded UMG for what they did to Drake, hey, it is what it is. Yeah. But, he played a dangerous game. But when we start talking about creatives and things like that, I'm always going to be on this side. Hell no. Like, when they did the AI robot and it looked like one of the like a 6ix9ine or something like that with wicks and all that, I went with it. Yeah. When Drake did tailor-made freestyle and he's using AI, I wasn't with it. And now that we get to Timbaland and he does this, I'm not with it. And the reason why is you've been known as one of the mega producers in music for the past 30 years. Go find an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you really believe in your talent as a producer that much, go find an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the problem that I have is just, it seems like they want AI to be this thing so bad, and then when certain people co-sign it, it makes it okay, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake, if you was as talented as you think you were, you would have never did that tailor-made bullshit. Timbaland, if you are as talented as I know you to be, you would have never did this shit, because you have made hits for everybody else, but now you got to make a hit for a robot, or a hit for like an algorithm, a hit for no. Future Sex Love Sounds, this is not it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not it. And I'm not here for it.
So let me ask you, you think he did this because he doesn't feel like he can make hits with the artist anymore?
It's a possibility, because think about it like this. Who has Timbaland really made a star after, like, as a building up of an artist? Nobody. He makes hits for people that already made hits for. Like, when it came to Aaliyah and Super Friends and all they had going, you can argue that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like Miss J, Bubba Sparks, Tink. Tink. You done went out here and said Tink is the next Aaliyah.
I do remember that.
And it was nasty. Why not put this energy behind Tink?
I look at it from and again, I don't know if this is the case or not, but I look at it from the perspective of, okay, yes, he has had hits and all this stuff with Justin Timberlake, Missy, all these other people, right? So maybe at this point in his career, he's trying something different. Maybe he sees I don't know. Maybe he sees the future of what AI is, and maybe he's just making that shift in his career to say, okay, let me take a stab at this just to see what's up. Again, I'm not saying I'm for or against it. I just think that's where the music industry is headed in 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, and I got my conspiracy hat on just a bit, but it's like I think they're using Timbaland.
And I can see that too.
Who can we get to make this? Who can we get to co-sign this? Because you see it with industry plans. They'll manufacture the fuck out of somebody, right? And we just supposed to love them. But if people are already making heartless, soulless music as free-flowing human beings,
that's a fact.
Well, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the other part. You made an Asian, bro.
And okay, and that was the other thing.
So like, you selling something that sounds black,
but looks
or hip hop, but it looks this way. So that's why I'm not giving Timbaland nothing on
K-pop, man. They trying to cash in on the K-pop craze.
At my point exactly. So we got Koreans out here singing like Boys to Men, but it's okay. But we don't want to hear that from the Negroes. Oh, okay, that's what's up. But you make this Asian woman in the likeness of an Asian woman.
Oh my God.
And she sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like, but I'm just saying she sounds like Summer Walker or something. I'm just say her. But it's like that's what we're doing.
Okay. So did you watch the video? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, the video is also nasty.
Yes, I'm coming from a whole perspective. I seen it, I listened to it. I am not here for this at all.
It's okay. And maybe you can help me understand. I don't understand the AI part of this because this is a real Asian lady that they got singing these lip syncing these lyrics in the video. But then you got the Jabberwockies. And then
they've been gone. They just dance, bro. Like I can't even fault them for it. Like, listen, the fact that they still been doing it, they've been dancing. But listen, they got famous in 07. But who knows how long they've been dancing before then? And then they never take their mask off, so we don't know who's doing it no more.
This is like the 17th edition of Jabberwockies. We just ain't never seen their face. Like, look, this is like house arrest. It's like 100 of them, but it's 100. You just can't see their face. That's all it is. That's really all it is for real. So, but no, the video, the song itself, like I can tolerate. I don't like it. I don't dislike it. I can tolerate it because, like you mentioned, it does sound like some other music that I've heard recently, right? But the video, I don't know, man. I can't get with it.
This is aggressive shopping music. This is oh, look at these SKUs. Like that's exactly what this is. We're making empty, soulless music that doesn't stand for anything. If you go do some shit, make it thought provoking. Give me this, like give me some shit. Yeah. But no, you can't do that because that's a human element. I don't care how smart it is. No, humans do this. And I'm not here for it. I just don't like it because it feels like they're slowly taking away creatives. And we see what industry plants look like.
Yeah.
At least we can kind of tolerate that. Kind of. If the songs are good. But no, if we get to a point where I gotta sing a chair for a robot, I ain't with it. And you know where this all started? That damn Tupac hologram. I think they just started from there. The Tupac hologram showed these niggas. Hey, they still kind of go crazy for this robot stuff. Let's try it. Let's keep pushing it further.
The Tupac hologram was an incursion. That shit was not supposed to happen. That shit was not supposed to happen. You know how much time and effort and money it took to do that hologram? Wasn't that Coachella or something? Mm-hmm. And for the hologram to only be up there for like a song or something? 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
And it
has sparked all this shit.
I would like to think that's where it started. Now I could be completely wrong, but you know.
That shit was a real incursion. I don't care.
Hey man, that I just thought that was so interesting. I was like, this is disgusting. But I mean, shout out to Timbaland, I guess. But I'm never gonna co-sign anything that's AI. Anything AI when it restricts human interaction, human thought provoking, like human creation. Like I'm never on board with it. So that's just my stance on it. So no, absolutely not.
Listen, I'm just here to sit back and watch the evolution because at this point, I feel like it's inevitable. It may not be mainstream today, like we see Timbaland doing it, but I think in the next 10 years,
they forcing it on us, bro. Like this is kind of like where we're heading.
Yeah.
Listen, they use bots to promote songs. Why not use a bot to make a song? This point, and that's the point. I was like, we get nasty out here.
That's real. I just don't want to see no motherfucking like the robots from iRobot and shit like on stage performing. I don't want to see a Backstreet Boys version of that. I never want to see that.
It's gonna be that. It's gonna be Cedar's World perform. It's gonna be Cedar's World rapping like Sexy Red in like 2 years. What you talking?
Cedar's World was Sexy Red. That's crazy.
I know she was. She really was. She really was, man. But no, man. Let us know what y'all think about that. I'm just not here for it at all. But let's try this out too. no blur top and no blur segment this week, but we got to give you some movie talk. We just like to have these conversations, man. And I was recently watching, I want to say Austin Powers, the sequel, The Spy Who Shagged Me, because the first one was The International Man of Mystery. I think came out in '99, so excuse me. But the sequel just kind of spawned it. I was like, damn, this came out in 2001. And then I just started thinking about films that came out in 2001, because if you haven't noticed, OS Gang, there has been the plethora of mid-tier comedic films that you would get in a theater no longer exists. They go straight to streaming and they're kind of buried. They're not promoted well. You might see familiar faces in there, but you'll never hear about them promoting it. Like Mark Wahlberg is like Denzel on Netflix, and he in like in a million films over there, but you would never hear about him. Like Mark Wahlberg don't even talk about him. Like you don't see him on no press tours. Like you don't see nothing. But back to the point, I just want to see if 2001 was one of the greatest years in comedic films, because there's some heavy hitting films that goes from like top tier to like indie classics to like, those types of things. So we just go discuss it, man.
Let's do it.
So John, you got that list up, bro?
Yeah. So I just pulled up, and we're right now we're sticking to comedies, right?
Mm-hmm. Just comedies.
Okay.
Comedies.
So I just went and Googled 2001 comedies, right? The first few I see, How High. I see Scary Movie 2. I see Down to Earth. Let's see what else we got. I see. Okay, I love Pootie Tang. I love Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang is fucking hilarious.
We're cooking. Like you see the wide range of what we just talked about there. Man, those films would never see a theatrical release in 2025 ever.
Can't do it. Listen, I love Jay and Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That's a sequel. I love that movie. That's a great movie. Snoop and Dr. Dre, The Wash. Let's see what else we got here. I don't know if y'all seen this, but Super Troopers. Super Troopers was pretty good.
Super Troopers is like a cult classic. It's like it found it, like I think you said this before. It found its audience later.
Fact. Yep, that's real. Shallow Hal. That's a great film. Hold on, I'm still scrolling here. Hey, I guess technically not a film, but stand-up comedy. The Queens of Comedy came out in 2001.
Well, if it had a theatrical release, we'll count it.
Okay, there you go. Let me see. I'm still scrolling to see what else, because some of these I don't know, so I'm still looking. Can you think of any that I might miss while I'm still scrolling?
No, let me review just in case, because I know you missed one. Hold on, Not Another Teen Movie. Come on now, Johnny.
Not Another Teen. Yep.
American Pie 2, The Brothers, Kingdom Come. Like a lot of these are comedy.
Kingdom Come, yeah.
Black film with LL Cool J, and it's like all black cast. Like it's quite hilarious.
Gabrielle Union, yeah.
Gabrielle Union won in Kingdom Come.
That was Deliver Us from Evil. My fault.
Yeah. now that might have been 02.
Mm-hmm.
But
look, it's still around that time, right?
This is right. This is the lineup, right? You got LL Cool J, Vivica Fox, Jada Pinkett, Anthony Anderson, Loretta Devine, Cedric the Entertainer, Whoopi Goldberg, Darius McCrary, and Tony Braxton. That's the cast. It's an ensemble cast, and it was based off a church play. I mean, some type of play, I believe. Because if you look at it, you can tell like, oh, we only got 3 to 4 like really like places here. We're gonna be at the house. We're gonna be at 2 houses, a church, the funeral home. Like it's only 3 locations. Like usually they keep stuff like that really contained, and I really enjoy those things. But no, just going off of that, like you had a wide range, right? Kingdom Come can be considered a comedy, but it has dramatic elements in it, right? Like it's dealing with the fallout of a family after the patriarch dies. That's pretty much what it is. That's all it is. But it's funny stuff that happens throughout. That ain't number the Tyler Perry film right now. That's a Netflix special, big dog. Like, but it's just the fact that LL Cool J and all these black. I'm talking about. You got Whoopi out the house. Come on, man. Hey, now we in the theater with it, big dog. Like you know what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Saying.
So why in I guess the streaming era, and I think I know the answer to this already, but why in the streaming era can these types of films not survive the box office?
because they have proven to us that they only care about money. Now look at the lineup I just gave you for a 2001 film. Now I'm not sure what that looks like in today's era because we don't rely on true thespians anymore. We rely on social media. I mean, like content creators and like like maybe a Drewski. Like I'm not just just using that as a broad example. They dictate those things off of like, well, you know what, if this is really that good, like we just don't throw it over here and let it, get its streams up. Like we can, and then if it takes a L, it takes a L. These movies like Super Troopers, like we use Super Troopers as an example, right? There's no breakout star from Super Troopers except one. And I think that's like the old, like the chief went on to become like, he was like already like one of them. And then, like, I know he the daddy in Succession. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those types of things. But nobody else on Super Troopers I can't even name for real.
Got you.
But those types of films, they don't take risk. That is a Netflix special right now. But I guarantee you back in 2001, that didn't go straight to DVD. It was in the movie theater. It just may have not made that type of money.
Do you think it could also be a change in consumer? Like, our generation are the ones that watch those movies and films, right? And maybe people a little bit older than us. So we're older now. Our kids, our nieces, our nephews, they aren't privy to those types of films. I don't know. Like, is it the movie studios? Is it the change in consumer? Like,
I don't know. It's a change I think it's just a change in marketing because like they put the movie with SZA and Keke Palmer out in theaters. I forget the name of it, but it was pretty much like a Friday type.
One of them days.
But I saw it on Netflix. Yeah. I saw it on streaming. Yep. Now, if I had went to the movie theater to pay all that type of money to see that, I'd probably been upset. But it's not a bad film, right? But it's just like, yeah, this is cool. But why movies like that don't exist, I don't know. Maybe they give us so much in blockbuster movies now. There's really no. Yes. It's like I'd rather just deal with this. Like, can I go see a Shallow Hal in 3D? You know what I'm saying? Or IMAX? Bro. No, it's not on. It's not shot in IMAX cameras. Like IMAX cameras. Like it's not that.
And this is okay. I think it's a combination of things because the fact that movie theater prices have gone up, right? $60 for two people, and that's just on movie tickets, right? That's insane.
Yeah.
If I'm paying that much money, I need to see explosions. I need to see shit transform. I need to see space. I need to see all kind of shit. I don't want to see this motherfucker making a joke to his lady. I don't want to see that.
So Johnny, if you were to go see How High in 2025 and you couldn't get like your popcorn bucket, because I know you collect those. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole experience though, right? Like, no, and I'm saying that as a reason as to why I want to see this film. Like, I get a collectible, I get something out of it. Something, you know what I'm saying? More than a movie ticket, because the movie might be big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least I got this memorabilia. Yeah, No,
I would love to get me a popcorn bucket shaped like a joint. I would love that.
Yes, like I'm just saying, but those movies don't exist no more. Like How High is an anomaly. Like, could you get two rappers in a movie right now? Like that's Meth and Redman? No,
hell no,
absolutely not. Like, let me ask you this, right? So 2001, you had a sequel to one of the greater teen comedies of the 90s. You had American Pie 2. Do you think that something like that could be released in the theater in this current?
Hell no. You know how offensive that shit is?
Well, I'm talking strip the comedy away. Right? Okay. I'm just talking about like the idea of the film. Like we just got college freshmen back together for their first summer back in their hometown, and they just want to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, does those movies still exist? And if they do they go to the theater?
I don't think those can survive in theaters. And honestly, I think it's because of the point that I just mentioned. Like, yes, the premise of it seems cool, it seems fun, it seems fresh today. Like, but who gonna pay $15-$20 a ticket to go see that in theaters when I could wait a couple months and the shit gonna be on Paramount Plus? or Netflix or or Hulu or whatever. Like I can wait because I'm paying for the stream and I'll just watch that shit at home. Like it just doesn't seem like those type of movies don't seem like the movie going experience fit them anymore.
Yeah, because I'm looking at some more 2001 films, right? Like two can play that game with Vivica Fox and Morris Chestnut. Black rom-coms. Remember that was the era of them, right?
Oh, for sure.
And we was getting them movie after movie. The Brothers was in this too.
Yeah.
Another Morris Chestnut film.
Bro,
No,
those are Tubi movies now. Like like that's buried deep on Peacock somewhere. Like
we wouldn't pay no attention to it. Like they were like black love cinema. We were like, I'll get this shit up out of here. I want to see something else. Like
remember the Issa Rae joint and what's my man Lakeith Stanfield, The Photograph, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Same shit. And that I don't think that did that well in theaters.
Yeah.
And that was a few years ago.
You know what's so crazy? I watched kind of all subject, but back to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
This movie came up when we were going to the movie theaters quite often. I know what you did last summer, right? You know, they did a reboot.
Yep. That shit out on Netflix now.
Yeah, the tropes in that film was so bad, I just could not finish it. I was like, you know what? I'd rather just go watch the original.
Yeah.
Listen, this is stupid. Like, this is dumb. Like, and I watched this willingly. Like, but I mean, it's like, think about this, bro. Like, you got Spy Kids, Zoolander. You remember Black Knight?
Oh, absolutely.
Horrible.
Bro, they run that shit on CW like crazy. That's a CW movie.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Now, this was a big movie in 2001. You can consider action and adventure, but it's comedic elements in it, so I can definitely blend the worlds with it. Ocean's 11. Now remember that was a remake of the Rat Pack film from the 60s. Yeah. And then you get this all-star cast: George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Bernie Mac, John Cheadle. You get everybody in this movie, baby. I would like to think this can work.
Only because of the star power.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Hell, you got Andy Garcia play. Like, hey man, there's a lot of people. Julia Roberts in here. It was a lot of people in here, man. There's a lot. They ain't number the MCU film these days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, MCU only bring no type of people together. That's crazy.
For real. Hey, that's funny. Ocean's 11 MCU.
Ocean's 11, and I love the first film. I won't stand by 12 and 13, but that first one.
You know what though? Okay, in having this conversation and understanding that Scary Movie 6 is coming out next year, I think this is going to be the perfect litmus test for us to know if these types of films could work in today's time. Because I think Scary Movie 2 might have come out around this time too, if I'm not mistaken.
Came out in
01. So with Scary Movie 6 being somewhat, I don't want to say it's clearly a sequel, but I'm also going to say it's kind of a reboot. Since the Wayans are attached to it again, I think this will let us know if these types of films can survive in the movie theater today.
Yeah, because it's so many movies here that I seen. Freddy Got Fingered is here, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. That's back.
You can't even have a title like that no more. Yeah, come on, man.
Like, and it's this movie called Rat Race, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember it.
I remember the name, but I don't remember seeing it.
It had Cuba Gooding Jr. in it, Whoopi Goldberg, the dude that played Bean.
Like Mr. Bean?
Yeah, Mr. Bean.
Okay.
It had Seth Green. It had a whole bunch of people in there, just like mid-2000s people. But it wasn't nothing but like a scavenger hunt for like a couple $1 million or something crazy like that. But movies like that can't even exist no more. Like a good, like, it was just like how far are people willing to like undercut each other to get to this money?
Yeah. And
it had a whole bunch of rich people in the room betting on these poor people trying to get to this $10 million or whatever in this locker room, in this train locker station that's like 3-4 hours away from Vegas. So it's really like a guilty pleasure film. I'm not standing by, but it's one of those goofy 2000 films that aren't allowed to be made anymore. You get people that are really truly in dramatic roles who may be funny to come over and just do something completely goofy. Like Whoopi Goldberg in here being goofy. You got Cuba Gooding Jr., who we know is a real life goofy,
right,
in this film. So it's less like those films aren't allowed to exist anymore, and I'm not sure why. But I think we kind of got a little bit off, but I think we had a great conversation.
Oh yeah.
But just thinking about like the wide range of films in 2001, what do you think about that?
Think about them existing today.
No, not today. Just like in, I guess, like in hindsight, what do you think about it? Because I don't know if we can really truly answer if this is the greatest year of comedic films. But what do you think about the year? Now that you see the range of films, like we sitting there talking about them.
Shoot. Well, for 2001 specifically, I think it's definitely up there when it comes to comedies. Just regular comedies, romantic comedies, indie films. Like I think 2001 has everything. If you want to focus on the black comedies, it has those. It got the goofy, silly white people. Like it has it all, right? Yeah. So I think 2001 could stand up to just about any year when it comes to comedies for sure.
Yeah, because you got like films like How High, right?
Yeah,
2 black leads, and there's racial components there, but you don't see it as like a black story though, right?
Right.
But you have stories like American Pie 2 that ain't a nigga in sight. Ain't one black person, not one Negro, but you still see yourselves in these characters. Like you still see yourself having fun in this mythical world in Michigan where no black people are allowed to be. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you say, you get the silly stuff that doesn't even make sense, like Pootie Tang. Like Pootie Tang is like I don't even know how to classify Pootie Tang.
I can't classify it, but that shit, I love the sheer goofiness of that movie. I love it. I love it.
He pretty much is like the black Austin Powers. Like it's like Austin Powers existed, and I was watching Austin Powers, and I was just like, there's no way we watch like it's no way this film works today. Like the film, like he making fun, like Mini Me. Remember Mini Me came from that film. Like we can't even make fun of little people no more. That's not. Listen, ain't no fun making no fun of those little people. And then we got fat bastards. We body shame. You can't talk about fat people no more. Like I'm saying.
It's true. You're right.
It was so right. And it wasn't even offensive comedy. It was just, I don't know if it was like risque. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had Austin Powers drinking doo-doo. Like, drinking the stool sample. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those types of things don't exist anymore.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. I don't know why. And then if you do, it's buried on your favorite.
Man, look. Jesus Christ.
It's buried on your favorite.
That's in the back, man. You got to actually type in the movie name to search it. It's not even going to pop up.
That's not popping up for you, big dog. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, man, I think that 2001, just kind of answering my own question, I think is up there because I proposed it. But I mean, I would love to see what other years had to offer because I think in 2001 we're talking about peak comedy.
Yeah,
I think we're talking peak because we haven't even gotten to the Will Ferrells and the
that's a fact.
The Seth Rogans of the world who kind of carried that comedic torch a little bit longer. Yeah. And then I haven't gotten to black films like what I'm saying, which are still being made at a high rate, what I'm saying, high quality, because like we didn't even talk about The Wash. That's as black as it's go get, baby.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's the blackity black. So what I'm saying, I fuck with The Wash heavy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no Snoop and Dre playing Snoop and Dre.
Yeah, see,
they trying to act like they broke niggas. Like in 2001, they trying to act like they broke.
That's funny. Nah, 2001 was definitely a great year for comedy, man. You have everything. That was the thing about the 90s and early 2000s, the variety that you had, right? Not only with movies, I'm talking about with music, with everything. We had a variety to choose from, no matter what it is that we like to indulge in. And I don't know, man. I just feel like that's not something that we have a lot of today. At least not as much. At least
not theatrical releases. Like it's like just how we had these arguments about music and like, hey, what you want, you gotta go find it. Like it's not like you gotta set the out. You have to be the agent of change you want. So if, like, unfortunately, it's just not gonna be promoted and pushed to you. Right. Sometimes you just gotta go dig for it and set your algorithm and your music taste up the way that you like it. Instead of waiting on them to tell you what's hot and new, you go find it and you support it. So I mean, I guess the same can be said about shows and streaming. Shows and movies at this point.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's so much. Today is just so much content that you have to search. You have to sift through it.
Yeah.
And shoot. And even now, word of mouth is really the thing now because it's too much. Sometimes it's too much, man. It can be overwhelming.
And then you know what? Real quick before we kind of, we getting ready to sign off, people. So fuck with us. But I've gotten back into watching regular TV, right?
Okay.
Like cable. Like this show comes on at 8 p.m. Let's sit down. Yeah, I want to tune in. And ABC has a lineup that's pretty interesting. So right before Abbott is a show, I forget the name of it, but it has Tim Allen. It has what's our girl from WandaVision? She wore the glasses. Kat, is it Kat Dennings?
Oh yeah, I love
Kat Dennings. Chill, my boy from House Party, but in a wheelchair. I think his first name is Daryl, and then Sean William Scott from American Pie, Stifler.
Okay.
So you got all these people and they in the show, and I think that shit is so hilarious. It's a network sitcom. I was like, you know what?
The title got something about a man in it.
I forget the name of it. I just know it comes on right before Abbott comes on. And it's good. Like it's funny.
That's what's up.
Like it's like little stuff like that. I was like, man, you just gotta get back to the basics sometimes.
Right, that's it.
It's like, I could. It's one thing to watch, Martin or your favorite sitcom, but some hit with these commercials though. Like what I'm saying, having a commercial break. Like what I'm saying, I can get up and go, go make a sandwich or something in between commercials. Like come back.
Nostalgia, goddamn it. Look. That's crazy. It's all a big cycle. It's all a big cycle.
At this point, man, I told you, like when I started cutting the cord on certain things, I was like, you know what? Let's try this YouTube TV out, see how this is.
See what's crazy, right?
So that's where we're at. But clearly,
amen.
We have reached the end of our docket. Johnny, what you got for him, bro?
Listen, if you're on YouTube, and audio, we appreciate you for rocking with us this long.
Yes, sir.
YouTube, hit that comment section. Let us know about any of the topics that we discussed today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. If you're on audio, we ain't said this in like a year or so, but leave us a review. Leave us a review on your favorite streaming platform. Tell us how we doing. Let us know what you want to hear, or just hit up the website. Shit, we check our email sometimes. Depends on how we feel. You feel me? So with that, it's episode 290. Ralph, anything left for the people?
Hey, like we say at the end of every episode, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys for tapping into the things that me and Johnny like to talk about for this hour. And somebody change. When you see the logo, you see the faces, or you see the link, make sure you share it because OS is always for the streets.
And with that, that's episode 290.
290.
And we out.
Chill.
Peace.